one day just sitting around, I was just braiding some stuff, just dumb. I just got going, and then it turned into a rope, and then it turned to a rope ladder, and I thought, oh, they're like pigtails. They come off your back, and it seems to me it's a very intimate thing for like a woman to braid another woman's hair, and they can talk to each other. And so someone who's been a little further up the road can throw them a rope or help guide them or give someone some.
Amazing.
And that's kind of where that, I mean, some of those things just kind of, you don't know why, and then all of a sudden you end up here. That's what that's gonna be. And then I bought an old crappy ladder that took a DI, because I had this idea, and I just thought, I'll use it as a pattern. Right, so I can get all the angles right and all that kind of stuff, and then just get the hardware so I can have it, keep the authentic hardware, and then fussed with some, just some.
So is this the original?
Plywood.
This isn't the original.
I built this. I built this, but just put all the hardware, so it would have the hardware
Tapered rather than a straight like a regular.
Yeah, and then, because a rocking chair has a certain gesture, right? It's relaxed a little bit. It doesn't sit flat, so I fussed with the rockers till I got that right, with just some sheets of plywood to get the curvature right, and then I laminated those rockers. The promises, and that's a very specific phrase. When Moroni is quoting Malachi to Joseph, he quotes it differently than it is in Malachi. And he says, Moroni says that I'll send you Elijah the prophet who will plant the promises of the fathers in the children. And all we get is the father and children and fathers. We don't get the planting the promises part. And so, this is, in our old shop, used to be a place that did blinds and so as we were throwing stuff out, I cracked this box open and I'm like, oh look, 1,000 feet of ladders, and it's been sitting in my shop in my garage for years. Why? It's like, oh, ladders, I'll hang Legos from it or something, just some weird kind of dump. But I mean, this popped into my head as clear as the way it reads. And so here's one, and there's only one that touches the ground. There's only one that's here on the earth right here, right now. But it goes up, but the wider it down, see, it goes farther. And the wider it goes beyond the roots. So those promises, those covenants, those connections, those relationships extend beyond the terrestrial, extend beyond, life and death and children and grandparents. It goes beyond. Put my studs on 15-degree increments, right? You following that? Mm-hmm. And it has, it has a part that fits on the outside, slathered all these laminations down with glue, started in the middle, came out so far and rotated the stud for a block to clamp to, and just click.
So you laminated this as you were bending it, you were laminating it?
Yeah, all at once, just slathered it down. And after the next day, then I just kind of corkscrewed it right off and then set up and redid the other one, but it took like 250 bar clamps. Which the school only had like 10, but I had to go out and buy 180 or something like that. But that's.
When you look at it, once you look at it close, you don't see the laminate.
Yeah, but you can now.
So you're thinking, man, how do you bend that handrail like that? You must have some serious steam going on.
Well, and it's not. It's just regular. I mean, this is what they're using for regular houses.
Right.
They have a little half moon, positive, negative, on each, so that as you bend, how the wood moves like that, and so it slides. It slides on that process-wise. I don't quite remember if this is 10 or 12 feet. This is basically a 10-foot straight ladder. That is, ladders are all about up and height and total, right? Different perspectives, all these kind of up metaphors. And so this one has humbled itself, or it's been forced to. It's been whatever, and it's so that idea of this tall thing is not doing something that makes it smaller. It's having higher thoughts while being kneeling, it's the title is Rising Above. You know, that little phrase about people, never someone so tall as me on their knees. And so that was the idea of that gesture. Of what would it take for a ladder to kind of be willing or forced to become smaller, and then I just kind of really beat it up, so it would show scars, damage, and wear and tear, but it's cleaner on the inside than it is on the outside, to just show that, you know, while it's having higher bumps, it's affecting the inside. So, you know, if you built this in a circle, center of gravity is right here. But I had to tweak. I've got 1, 2, 3 screws in each one.
Good.
And so when I shifted these first 3, it pushed the center of gravity back over the chair. And I also have a little concrete paving stones, silicone on the bottom of that, so we got a good solid, you know, heavy base. But that freestands. That's just the safety to keep idiots from knocking it
A
over.
few fender washers and some screws, you got it right, man.
Yeah, and that was just kind of one of those aha kind of things where, you know, some of these are. This was just kind of, you know what? Thomas family seating for 8.
I wonder if I can make the 8 chairs stand up.
Yeah, right. And when I brought 30 home in the back of the trailer, my wife was guilty.
30 chairs.
Yeah, they were $5 each, and I went and bought 10. I'm like, you know, I could put another 10 in this trailer. Would you make me a deal? They're like, yeah, they're $5 each. And I said, if I buy 20, would you know, like $75? Yeah. And we got like halfway, got to like 26. I'm like, oh, but we put another 10 in there. If I'll just go another $15. And the guys are like,
Man, you take them all, man.
oh, I know. There's another 30, and I'm just like hoping they haven't sold. But I'm, you know, now I have to deal with the ones I have at home. We have a different perspective, and so this is a fruit ladder, but it's a particularly tall one. So from her perspective, looking beyond temptation, right? She's chosen to have seed. Those are apple seeds, and you know, a plumb bob tells you where you are here in relation to something up there, right? So from her perspective, she can see the plan, which is this drawing, this little thing that's on the. And so if you took 3 pennies and threw them on the ground, you could take a compass and dot to dot, describe it both ways, and it would, you know what I'm talking about? Mm-hmm. And all 3 of those lines now would converge to this center point, and you could find that radius. Mm-hmm. So it's squared off. This one's squared off, so this one's the Lord, and Eve and Adam are here. So she can see the plan and their place in it from her perspective. And she's chosen to have seed. You know, she pondered over that idea, you know, oh, that multiply and replenish the earth thing seemed to be really important. And so she's, you know, I don't know if this is at the moment of decision or before or after, but we know that she processed that. And she said, okay. Okay. And so, you know, I got some 3/4 inch body, 6 sheets of bolted birch. And you just chowed into it. But it's the tallest, you know, it was only been about this tall. Because other gatherers don't want to see it. I still got another, you know, 2.5 feet where we could go up, but never run it up that high. And I don't know if I'm going to get with the center of gravity to do whatever. They're already facing back to back. It's called small disagreement. So the little things that we let jam us up, the little things that kind of get in the way of our relationships, makes that taller and pushes us farther apart. And if we take them out, it gets easier to span that. So, I mean, it was Brent's chair that inspired this one, because I'm just like, oh, that's so cool, you know, holy cow. And then I want to change it. laminated tube and figured out to make the rails, and then they figured out the layout on the roof.
So did you mortise and tenon these into the?
No, they're just clamped on, double screwed, recessed, and sucked up. These are just 2-inch dowels that I ran through on a table saw. This is my better half, opposites attract. So this is the end of it.